Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Crypto News with Julie Kennis. I'm your host, Julie Kennis. As always, this show is powered by the Gokhshtein News Network. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you're having a great Tuesday and a very happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, peace of my mind, I am not wearing green today. I'm wearing blue. Joxie is the yin to my yang. She is wearing a full-on blow-up leprechaun costume with an added beard and hat, and she is, I presume, she's probably getting herself a green beer right now. So she is absolutely the yin to my yang. So if anybody asks, I'm just going to tell them my underwear is green. That's it. My underwear is green. I'm not going to show you. Not going to show you. So thank you all for tuning in. I am so happy to have you all here. Bitcoin is continuing to chop sideways as we tested 75,000 yesterday. We called it here. We could tell there was a bit of a challenge. We had some resistance. We hit above 75,000 and tried to test 76, but then kerplunk. We fell back down. And now we've just been chopping sideways, but we're seeming to have a little bit of strength in the market. So, does it look like I'm not wearing anything? I almost wore, I almost wore a tube top today. Like a dress. It was like going to be a tube top dress thing, but then it would definitely look like I was naked. I don't know. I'm like, I bounce around a lot during my live stream and my camera moves. And so it's like a constantly moving my camera. That's what it is, you guys. It is what it is. If you guys are new here, go ahead, smash a subscribe. If you're over on X, please go over to YouTube. I am 2 subs away from 1,400. You guys, let me tell you, my live stream on Jelly Roll, if you guys missed it, go watch it because it is like pulling numbers in terms of my live streams in watch hours. It right now is the third ranked number 3 highest of all watch time ever on my videos. Well, I say ever in the last, 365 days. So even the vertical, which usually my vertical streams don't get a whole lot of exposure, but that one's even pulled like 10 watch hours just on that. So play the song Enigma Sadness, please. I could do request hour a little later. Whenever I play music though, it does give me a copyright, a partial copyright. So on the Jelly Roll, when I did that like 15-second snippet, I think that got flagged. But I think because it was just 15 seconds, I didn't get in too much trouble for it. But then I had the other video, but now the way YouTube's algorithm, it's all powered by AI. And so it can tell exactly the song that's there. It tags the people you're talking about. And so I think that's kind of why it's starting to get a bit of traction. So since the live, it has had almost 1,000 views on it. I think we're up to like almost 70 watch hours on it. So, Joxie in her little black, shiny leather pants. I watched it back when she gets up and does her little twerk. I'm pretty sure, you guys, that she stuffed her butt. I'm pretty sure she stuffed her butt. I don't think she has that much junk in the trunk in real life. Because I watched it back and I'm like, I think she's got some padding back there. So if you guys haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's pretty funny, but I'm pretty sure at the end when we close it out, I'm pretty sure when she turns around and throws it back, you can see she's got some stuffing back there. She's so silly. She's so silly. You guys, but I am having people that are starting to comment on it and they're saying like, oh, Ryan Upchurch this, Ryan that, Jelly Roll this, Nicole Arbor that. So it's a lot of stuff going on with that video. So I'm like, okay, I think we're on to something, you guys. I think we're on to something. So the Julie and Joxie show goes live every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you smash the subscribe button, then you will be notified the next time we go live. So we will be working on another very fun topic. Outing the pet. Blocky, it is so obvious. It is so obvious. So, but it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So anyway, so let's go ahead, you guys. But while we're talking about Bitcoin trading sideways, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the charts. All right. So, hold on. Got to get it up for myself. That's what she said. All right. So taking a look at Bitcoin, currently trading at 74,464. So we hit 75. We traded a little bit sideways. We're just kind of treading along here, you guys. We seem to have a bit of support though. If we zoom out, we seem to have a bit of support. I would say around this 60, like I keep saying. Bitcoin loves 69. If we were to drop down, if in theory we have had a good run and this was a nice little pop-up and we fall down, then we would have a little bit of support around the 69-70 range. I feel like that is a good, stable level of support for us. So, yeah, we're trading right now a little bit sideways. Now, the optimism in me, and I say this very cautiously because let me tell you, although I do feel like there could be some positive movement, we're not in a position here where I'm like, oh, we need to be completely out of stables and fully into Bitcoin positions. No. It's kind of like a scale in slowly and wait and see type situation. So that way, if we do fall down, you can accumulate more while it is down. But while the big players are accumulating, it's probably a good idea to keep accumulating while it is low. So here we are currently trading in this little range here. We're waiting for a little bit of a breakout. We can see down here on the market Cipher B line that money flow has been in the green. We briefly blipped into the red, but have completely flipped back into the green. And so here we are just kind of hanging out. So 74,000 is currently the number. If we do break down and see a breakdown to the next level, we could potentially see it down to 72 and then down to 69. But right now, I'm remaining optimistic because, as I mentioned yesterday, all of the geopolitical uncertainty and the fact that we are hanging on to our oil reserves and continuing to move forward with oil production. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at oil. Oil's trading at 96.16. Am I frozen again? I'm frozen again. I'm frozen again. I'm not going to get mad that I'm frozen again. I can't operate like this, you guys. I cannot operate like this. Yes. All right. Oil's trading at 96. I wanted to pull open oil for you. Oil's trading at 96. You can hear me, but you can't see my face. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm only halfway frozen. That's good. The words keep going, but my face is frozen. I don't like it, you guys. I don't know. We need to get me that Mac Mini. That's all I can do. I just hardwire into the Mac Mini is the only other option. It is the only other option. Because I can't operate like this, you guys. I just can't. So 96,000 is what oil is currently trading at because of all the geopolitical stuff. Oil should continue to have a little bit of uncertainty. Will we go back above 100? Potentially. It seems as though on an international scale, that people are not wanting this to go too crazy. I think they're starting to realize that Trump is not messing around. He's really not messing around this time. And if people challenge him, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Now, let's talk about Cuba. Let's talk about Cuba. Because it looks like there is no oil getting into Cuba, and that is how they receive their electricity from their oil, the way that they burn their fuel. So they have blackouts in Cuba, and we're looking to potentially take over Cuba, which is just insane to me. Cuba has always been friendly with Russia. In fact, I have a friend who is a Bitcoin artist from Russia that I cannot meet at any functions because she can't get approval to go into the countries that, I'm in. And then I'm not going into, but she got married, and for her honeymoon from Russia, she went to Cuba for her honeymoon. So they're like buddies, but it makes sense because they're both, they're all homies. So right now, Trump is stomping around doing what he wants. Let's go ahead and see if I can pull open some breaking news, if this will work with me or not. Let's please let me close. Let me close unnecessary tabs because that would be good. Okay, let's go ahead and pull open some breaking news. Guys, we can do it. Let me know if we cut out here. All right. Citigroup cuts Bitcoin and ETH targets as U.S. crypto legislation stalls. I can already see that I am frozen. What is going on here? I have no idea, you guys. This is absolutely killing me. This is absolutely killing me. I restarted. I don't know if, maybe it's the Brave browser, guys. The only thing that has changed is me using the Brave browser. Maybe StreamYard and Brave browser do not get along. That could be what's going on here. Because even if I click to the next tab and try to talk about it a little bit, I'm going to freeze again. Let's see. As soon as I scroll down, let's see. Yes, I'm frozen. See, I can't operate like this, you guys. I can't operate like this. And then my head's all wonky. You guys, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. All right, guys. I will tell you a story then. I'm going to tell you a quick story because I can't do anything. Okay. I'm going to have to. On my next show, we are going to run it with no Brave browser and see if that fixes it. We will see if that fixes it. I don't know why they're not getting along. I have no idea. But I will tell you a quick story before we wrap up, since my shit isn't working and I don't even care anymore and I'm frustrated. So last night, I've probably told you guys before that there is a pack of coyotes that comes outside my window at night, and they make all these yippee noises. And I finally caught it on camera the other night. Usually it happens. Oh my gosh, I'm frozen again. How am I frozen again? I've got nothing open. I have absolutely nothing open and I'm frozen. I finally got the coyotes on camera, but you guys, they only come out at night. And then on top of that, usually it's midnight or 1 a.m. where I'll hear them, they wake me up and it kind of scares me. It's almost like spooky sounding to hear this pack of coyotes. Especially when you're in a deep sleep and you wake up and this pack of coyotes is at your window. But They were there earlier in the night where I was up and I grabbed my phone and I was able to get it. You can't see them because it's dark, but you can hear them. So I'll play the video for you so you guys can hear it. Hopefully this doesn't stall.
Oh my God, a bunch of them. I must see them.
I couldn't see them.
Yeah.
It's a whole little pack of coyote puppies. I don't know. We've always had coyotes around my house. And so, but I've never had like the pack of coyote puppies like that. So it's crazy to hear the whole coyote puppy pack. So yeah, that's a bunch of them. So yeah, they're little puppies. So you can hear my dog has this really deep bark. And when the coyotes first started coming by, like my dog would not make a noise. He will bark at like possums, skunks, raccoons, you name it. He'll bark at everything. He's a cattle dog, so he likes to herd things and he's like gets all crazy. But the coyotes, he did not want to mess with the coyotes at first. This is the first time I've ever actually heard him even bark at the coyotes. But I'll play it again just because it's so interesting.
Oh my God, a bunch of them. I must see them.
I couldn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So yeah, at night, that's what I wake up to at like midnight. And it's so scary. So it happened to me again at like midnight. All the coyote pups were all like running by. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Let's see. Kalshi, they're facing criminal charges out of Arizona for sports betting. We knew that was going to come down. And the CFTC issued a no action letter for Phantom Wallet. So those were the top stories for today, you guys. We are going to work on getting this dialed in so we don't have so many freaking problems next week. I don't really want it to be Brave Browser because I love my Brave Browser, you guys. What the heck? So anyway, that's the show for today. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I was going to say 10 a.m., but that's on Friday. That's the Julie and Joxie show on Friday. You guys, as always, this show is powered by the Gokhshtein News Network and sponsored by Market Cipher. There is a link in the description if you would like access to the Market Cipher tool to help you make the best, most informed trading decision. Thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.